I think that this is kind of like a year-round spot, though, so there might be a good chance that we don't fish from there too.
Yeah. Let me see the money. Catch. It's currently 2:43, Sunday, December 9th. My name is Erik Sammons.
And I'm Taggert Tesdal.
I'm the Vice President of the Iowa State Fishing Club.
And I am the President of the club.
So today we are going to go film the FLW Varsity Bass submission video at the Skunk River here in Ames, Iowa.
So we're going to basically be looking to put a beat down on some smallies. You know, it's currently 34 degrees out. A lot of ice around us, but unfortunately neither of us brought our ice gear back. But we're going to go always try to learn something and make the best out of it. So the Skunk River is in Ames, Iowa. It covers a large part of Iowa actually, and it has tremendous smallmouth fishery. There isn't a whole lot of size, but the numbers are good. Channel catfish are very fluent throughout, and it follows along basically the north side of Ames, but it does come on the east side of town where we are going to be fishing today. We're going to be fishing close to the dam off of 13th Street.
And this will be shot using 100% GoPro, the new Hero 7 Black. All right, we've made it to the Skunk River. Tag's already got a couple of casts in him, nothing yet. We're kind of just out here, seeing what happens. If we catch some, we do, but if not, we'll talk about why we're into fishing, what makes us passionate about it, and why we think we're qualified for this, what is it? Submission? I don't know. So we'll see what happens. Buddy over here has already got a snag.
We're gonna have a good time no matter what, even though this is the only drop shot I brought.
And we should be on ice right now. We need to bring our ice gear back. That's the only drop shot you got, bud? Buddy's going in.
Ready?
Yeah. Action.
So as we stated before, I'm Taggert Tesdal. I'm the president of the Iowa State Fishing Club.
And I'm Erik Sammons, the vice president.
So talking about the club a little bit, right now we have 80 to 90 members in the club, which has actually grown a significant amount in the past couple of years. 20 of us are very, very active in the club. We try to make every event, every tournament, every outing that we do. And I'll let Erik talk a little bit now about, you know, how he transferred and some of the advantages that played into his decision to join the club.
Yeah, so before I went here, I was at Iowa Central for a couple years. And I knew a couple buddies that knew Tag from Iowa State. They fished at Platteville and Dubuque. And I came up from Iowa Central, and I didn't really know many people here, so I hit up Tag. We hung out a couple times. I got involved in the club. Didn't really do much, and then the vice president position opened up. So I decided to run for that, and it's kind of all, it's gone very well since then. Yeah. I've been able to fish a tournament with Blake Graves, the old president. We went to
Ozarks.
Yeah, we went to Ozarks. Had a decent practice day. We had boat trouble the second day,
yep.
Which caused us to be late for the weigh-in. But yeah, it was for a first tournament. I was hooked. I'm addicted now. So I can't wait to get out for probably Big Bass Bash this spring.
The Open.
In the Open.
Kentucky
so,
Lake Open.
That's kind of my story. Transferred. Kind of got involved. That's what you got to do when you don't know any people.
So yeah, I mean, you met a ton of people. You're super active in it now. We love having you. It's so great that you stepped in to be the VP. I love having you and working with you. And you know, you've got another year. I've got 2 or 3 years under my belt yet, and you know, we're ready to put them away and make it as big as we can. So building off of that a little bit, one thing that we always like to do too is make the club as big as we can. You know, whether it's trying to get a couple of guys to go out and eat maybe once a week or something like that. We'll go to Our recent one, we actually went to Buffalo Wild Wings and ate. We host a couple club tournaments throughout the year on one of our home lakes, Brushy Creek. But
fish fries.
Yeah, we had a couple fish fries this year, which has been a huge blast. And then this year, Eric and I sat down and came up with a new ice fishing tournament series for a little fundraiser. So that's definitely something that we're looking forward to.
And all these little events are just trying to get more people involved, because not everyone can fish in these tournaments. You know, we don't have 90 boats in the club. We only have a certain few. So just the little things that make the club
make everybody enjoy it, get the community out together. Community is a big involvement. They fuel us, and you know, we feel some of the things that they do, and they really support us, and we thank them for everything that they do. One of the things we get asked about a lot is, why do we have passion for the sport, and why do we care so much about being fishermen and, you know, fishing the college series and putting so much time and effort into it. So I'll let Eric talk first about why he has such a drive for it and why he really just enjoys it after fishing his first tournament now.
Sure. So I grew up fishing little farm ponds in the Midwest. My grandpa got me into it, my dad did. Really didn't know much, but he taught me all he could. And then after that, I kind of took it a step further, you know, watching YouTube, asking questions to my friends, and just kind of, you know, trying to make the most out of what I could.
Basically for me, it's, you know, it's a sport that really takes my mind off of everything in the real life. I like getting out into the outdoors and always trying to learn something new. You know, if I'm having some struggles in life, there's nothing that a rod and a reel and a body of water can't fix. Getting out there and being on my own comfort level where nothing is going to bother me at all, I'm just enjoying the outdoors. And one thing that we really share together is we're always learning. Learning is a big thing in this industry, and Eric and I, as I stated earlier in the video, it's 34 degrees out today and we are still trying to find smallmouth. But you know, unfortunately it didn't happen today, but we definitely learned a couple of things, and if we ever try it again, we're gonna make a couple different changes and see what we can do.
Probably bring our ice stuff back next time.
Probably bring the ice stuff back too. So
yeah, but it could be like 30 degrees out, or it could be 120 degrees out, and I mean, we're still gonna be trying to fish. Find fish. I mean, make the best out of it as we can.
Just exactly as he said. You know, always making the best out of it, no matter how bad the situation is or how good it is. We're always gonna have fun, and that's just the best thing about this sport.
Yes, sir. Maybe 120 is too much. Kind of looking through the edit I've made, there's not really much action with fish catches in general. So I'm going to go back through and put a video of tags, a couple of tags fish, and then a wiper I caught out at Ada Hayden, just to kind of show our passion of fishing and you know, why we're so active in the club. So I hope you enjoy these little couple catches.